So today we'll do some extra questions based on permutation and combination. So in this direction, first question is here NCR equals to NCR plus 2. Get the value of R. This is a question. Okay, this is given to you. So you know two combination symbols are equal implies two things. Either these two are equal, or what is the other possibility? The sum of these two, r plus 2 equals to above number. You know this. Now r will get cancelled, 0 equals to 2. This is not possible, you know. What is r from this? 2r equals to n minus 2 here, and therefore n minus 2 by 2. This is the required value of r here. Fine. The important result is this: two combination symbols are equal. It implies either these two are equal or sum of these two is above number. Next question. You are given NC8 equals to NC12, and question is get the R. This is the question. So like the previous question, either these two are equal, but you know that these two are not equal. So sum of these two, 8 plus 12, must be above number, that is n. So it implies here n equals to 20. That's your answer. Fine. The next question here, third question, you are given that NCR, you know this is also a standard notation. NCR equals to NPR upon K, and then the question is get the K. So you know this. What is NCR? N factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. And what is this NPR? That is n factorial upon n minus r factorial into k. So the obviously here, what should be the value of k? The k would be, naturally, it has to be r factorial. So therefore here k equals to r factorial. This is your answer. Fourth question, you are given NCR equals to n factorial upon k, and now get the k. This is the question, right? So what is k here? You take k over here. This is n factorial upon here n minus this is here n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. So n factorial will get cancel, and therefore k equals to n minus r factorial into r factorial. That's required value of k. The next question here, fifth one, let's see this. The question is number of possible outcomes. This is the question. Number of possible outcomes when a coin is tossed and 8 times. Right? You know this, I already discussed this. If coin is tossed 8 times, you know, if it is tossed one time, then possible outcomes 2 raised to 1, 2, you know, head and tail, right? These are the two outcomes. If it is tossed twice, 2 times, then 2 raised to 2, 4, you know this, HH, HT, TH and TT. These are the possibilities by counting principle, 2 into 2, if you recall first exercise. And so on. If it is tossed n times, it would be 2 raised to 8, right? It would be what? 2 raised to 8. And what's 2 raised to 8? You know it is 256. So this many outcomes will be there. It's difficult to list, but we will have the list of this many outcome, 256. Okay. Next question. See here, question is find sum of digits at the unit place of all 4-digit numbers that can be formed using this 3, 4, 5, 6 without repetition. Okay, so the first question is here, how many 4-digit numbers can be formed? That's the first question. So 4-digit numbers will be that you can answer very easily. 4-digit numbers, 4 positions and 4 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be done in 4p4, which is 4 factorial, and that's 24, right? So you can form 24 numbers. So there is a list of how many numbers? 24 numbers, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4-digit number. You will be having the list of how many such numbers. There, there's a list of 24 4-digit numbers, remember. Okay. Now, how many digits are there? 6 digits are 4, remember. 24 different possibility. Digits are 4. So, if you do this, you'll get the 6. What's the meaning of this? That means at unit place, every digit would occur how many times? 6 times. Like digit 3. So, 3 kitne bar unit place pe aayega? How many times it will come? 6 times. फिर 6 टाइम्स रिमेंबर, तभी 24 का लिस्ट बनेगा. फिर 4 कितने बार आएगा? वो भी कितने बार आएगा? 6 टाइम्स. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 6 टाइम. 12 बन गया. 5 भी कितनी बार आएगा? 6 टाइम्स. यूनिट प्लेस की बात कर रहा हूँ. एंड वन मोर, दैट इज 6. वो भी कितनी बार आएगा यूनिट प्लेस पे? वापस 6 टाइम्स. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. सो 3 3 3 6 टाइम्स. तो यूनिट प्लेस का समेशन कितना हो? यूनिट प्लेस पे वैल्यू 3 होता है. टेंस प्लेस पे तो वैल्यू 30 हो जाता है अगर ये 10th प्लेस पे पूछा तो. बट यहाँ पे यूनिट प्लेस पे पूछा है हियर. सो हियर द सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स इक्वल्स टू 18. हियर सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स 6 6 6, हाउ मेनी? 4 4 4, हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 6 टाइम्स. सो 24. सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स एट द यूनिट प्लेस 24. यहाँ पे 5 5 5, हाउ मेनी टाइम्स? 6 टाइम्स. 30. 6 6 6, how many times? 6 times, so 36. Third unit place पे आपने ये सब का addition कर दिया. That's the question. Now you add this. If you add this, you will get here 108, right? This is the sum of the digits at the unit place. Sum of digits at unit place. This is the question. I hope the question is clear to you. Sum of the digits at the unit place, which is nothing but what? 108. अगर एक क्वेश्चन में मैं खाली क्वेश्चन में 10th प्लेस पे कर दूँ तो यहाँ पे इसका वैल्यू 10 हो जाएगा, राइट? सो 30 हो जाएगा, सॉरी. सो 30 30 30 लाइक दिस. यहाँ पे 40 40 40 लाइक दिस. हियर 50 50 50 लाइक दिस. बट यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में यूनिट प्लेस पे पूछा है. दैट्स वाई योर आंसर इज 108. ओके. The next question here, 7th number. Next question. A 4-digit numbers formed using, so you are given these digits. Given digits are this. Given digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. To find, what you want to do here? क्या करना है आपको? 4-digit number find करना है. 4-digit number. 4-digit number. Divisible by 20. That's the question. Divisible by 20. Right. You are given how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are given how many digits? 5 digits. You want a 4-digit number, remember. आपको क्या find करना है? To find 4-digit numbers divisible by 20. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3 and 4 positions. Fine. So you recall when the number is divisible by 20. You know that it is divisible by 20 only when you have 0 at unit place. ये fixed कर दो. That's one. एक condition है. You cannot change 0 from here. Secondly, यहाँ पे even number ही होना चाहिए. Either you must have 2, 4, 6, 8. ऐसा even ही होना चाहिए. From the given numbers, how many even numbers are there? There are 2. So this can be filled up how many ways? 2 ways. Using 2 and 4 only. Using 2 and 4. Fine. Using 2 and 4. Now एक 0 चला गया, ये दोनों में से एक चला गया. So now you are left with how many digits? 1 you already used over here. कोई भी use कर लिया, 2 या 4. 1 you have used. So now you are left with how many digits? 1, 2 and 3. So this can be filled up how many ways? 3 ways. 3 digits चले गए, बचे कितने अब 2. So this can be filled up how many ways? 2 ways. So by counting principle here, total 4 digit numbers which are divisible by 20 equals to 2 into 3 into 2. This is fixed, remember. ये इसको change ही नहीं करना है. So this is how much? 12. So there are 12 4 digit numbers which are divisible by 20 using these digits. Clear? Fine. So here in a get together function, you are given that everybody handshakes with everybody else. Total number of handshakes is 105. Question is, find the number of persons in the party or in a hall. Okay. Now, you know there are a number of persons attending this function. Now, when handshake happens, you know, if I select this 2 person, if I select this 2 person, if I select this 2 person. So the total number of handshakes is nothing but the selection of 2 persons out of this many persons. So total number of persons we don't know. Let that equals to n. Let that equals to n. What is n? Total number of persons, right? So therefore number of handshakes, when handshakes is possible, if you select any 2 out of n, how many ways 2 out of n can be selected? NC 2 ways. If I take this 2, 1 handshake is possible. If I take this 2, 1 handshake is possible. So therefore total number of handshakes is nothing but the selection of 2 out of n. Okay. Now what is this? N factorial upon n minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Now total number of handshakes you already given, which is 105, right? So if you just simplify this, how do we simplify? Bigger factorial in terms of the smaller factorial. N into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. That will get cancelled with this. 2 factorial is 2. Take over here. So 210. Form the quadratic equation n square minus n and factorize. Or the another way is here. Write 210 as a product of 2 numbers with 1 difference. अब यहाँ पे difference देखो n and n minus 1. So you can just rewrite probably 15 into 14. देखो ये दोनों का product I think 210 होना चाहिए. कैसे? 210 is 21 into 10, then 7 into 3 into 5 into 2. Now trial and error you can see. You see ये दोनों 15 है, ये दोनों 14 है. So that's what I've written. So n क्या होना चाहिए? n 15 होना चाहिए, right? That means there are 15 persons in a party. So the number of handshakes equals to 105. Clear? Okay. Next question. Total 9-digit numbers with all the digits different is, let me write the question. Total, see the question, total number of 9-digit numbers, remember 9-digit numbers with all the digits different. That means without repetition. Different is, fill this blank. Is this question clear to you? What the question says? What the question says? You find 9-digit numbers, total number of 9-digit numbers with all the digits different. That means without repetition. Now what are the given digits here? All. How many digits are there? You know, digits are nothing but, how many digits are there? 10 digits. So let me do the solution here. Given digits 0 to 9, remember here. Okay, so I'll write here given digits. All digits means what? All the digits in the universe. How many digits are there? 0, 1, 2 up to 9. 10 digits, you know. These are the 10 digits. That's why our number system is called decimal number system. Okay. आपको कितने पोजीशन फिलअप करना है? Total number of 9 digits number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 positions you are going to fill up. Fine. Okay. Now given digits आपको पता है, 9 digit number आपको चाहिए. You know that here at this place 0 should not be there. यहाँ पे 0 नहीं आना चाहिए, वो आपको पता है, right? If I have 0, 1, 2 up to 9, 1 to 8, that's not 9 digit number. So A position पे 0 नहीं लेना है. So how many ways this position can be filled up without 0? So this can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways. यहाँ पे आप 0 नहीं ले सकते, you know. Okay. Now इसमें से एक चला गया, remember. 1 you already chosen from this. कितना बचा? 8. आप 0 ले सकते हैं, remember. So now you have how many positions? 8 positions and 8 digits. So this is using how many digits? 8 digits. Oh sorry, here एक यहाँ से 8 और this is using 9 digits. I'm sorry, 9 digits. Fine, clear? I repeat this. See, at this place you know that 0 should not be chosen. So this place can be filled up using any one of these 9. So this can be done in how many ways? You know, 9 ways. एक यहाँ पे आपने use कर लिया. Now you are left with how many digits? 8 these and now you can choose 0. Remember. So how many digits? 9 digits. 9 digits and how many positions? 8 positions. So this can be done in how many ways? 9p8. Arrangement, remember, permutation. So this is nothing but the 9 factorial upon 9 minus 8, which is 1 factorial. So you have 9 factorial here. And this is 9 ways. Therefore, total, it would be by counting principle 9 into 9 factorial. That's your answer. Fine? Clear? Okay. Chalo, next question. Next, which number? Probably 10th. Previous one was 9. Okay, 10th question. There are 8 points in a plane. How many points? 8 points, remember. There are 8 points in a plane. Fine. Out of which 3 are collinear, in which 3 collinear, in which 3 are collinear. 3 एक ही line पे, collinear means they are on the same line. Then the number of lines that can be formed, right? How many lines you can form? To find number of lines. This is the question. Okay? Fine. So here we have something like this situation. 1, 2 and 3. These are on the line, collinear. बाकी 5 कहीं पे भी हो सकते, remember. Remaining 5 can be anywhere in the plane. Total 8 है. So maybe over here, maybe over here. कितना हो? 6. Maybe over here 7. And let's take here 8. Okay, so there are how many points? 8 points in which 3 are collinear. Okay. Now, do you remember when we get line inside a plane? When we get a line, you know that 2 different points gives us a unique line. Geometry में से आप जानते हैं 2 points, different points, remember. 2 points gives us unique line, exactly one line. आप जानते हैं, you know this. So how do we get a line? By selecting any 2 points. Suppose I have selected, for example, these 2 points. So I'll get a line like this. देखो एक line मिल गया. Suppose I have selected these and this. So I'll get the another line. देखो दूसरा line मिल गया. You have one more line. Okay. Suppose I have selected these 2 points. You will get one more line. You have one more line. So have you realized what I'm trying to tell you? Selection of any 2 out of 8 gives us a line, right? By selecting any two, by selecting, so it's a question of combination. By selecting any two, we get a line. We get a line, remember. We get a line here, remember. Fine? Okay. Now, how many ways 2 out of 8 you can select? That is nothing but the 8C2 ways. Next question is how many ways 2 points out of 8 can be selected? That is 8C2. But इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? अगर मैंने ये 2 पॉइंट लिया तो I'll get this line. देखो ये लाइन मिल गया. If I take these two तो I'll get again the same line. If I take these and these again I'll get the same line. That means ये 3 कोलिनियर पॉइंट से एक ही लाइन मिल रहा है. बट मैंने तो जब HC2 लिखा तब अलग अलग काउंट कर लिया. आर यू गेटिंग मी? यहाँ पे तो अलग अलग हो जाएगा. तो आई नीड टू सब्ट्रैक्ट. व्हाट आई नीड टू सब्ट्रैक्ट? द नंबर ऑफ लाइन्स कैन बी फॉर्म बाय 3 कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स. तो हाउ मेनी लाइन्स कैन बी फॉर्म? 3C2. सो मैंने तो सब लाइन हटा दिया बट एक लाइन तो मिल ही नहीं रही, रिमेंबर. सो आई नीड टू राइट +1. सो दिस इज द नंबर ऑफ लाइन्स. Got it? Shall I repeat one more time? See, HC2 तक तो you are clear. इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? आप जानते हैं थ्रू कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स विल गेट द यूनिक लाइन. अब when I write HC2 दैट मीन्स मैंने तो इसको अलग अलग कंसिडर करके लाइन लिख दिया यहाँ पे. But if I take this 2, you'll get this line. If I take this 2, you'll get the same line. If I take this 2, you'll get the same line. So what I'll do, I'll drop all the lines which can be formed by 3 collinear points. That is 3C2 out of 3. How many ways 2 can be selected? 3C2 ways. But when I write -3C2, that means I will drop all the lines. But आपको पता है एक लाइन तो मिल रही है, तीनों तीन एक में से पास हो रहा है, तो I need to write the +1. Got it? Now simplify this. What is 8C2? That is 8 factorial upon 6 factorial. So 8 into 7 by 2. I wrote directly. 3C2 is same as 3C1. So -3 + 1. So your final answer here is this is 56 by 2. 28 plus 1. 29 minus 3. 26. That's your answer. So next question. There are 12 points, out of which 6 each lie on 2 parallel lines. The question is get the number of triangles. Okay, so diagram would be like this: 3, 4, 5 and 6. The 6 points. 6 more points on the other parallel line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's like this. So 6 points on one line and 6 points on the other line. These two lines are parallel. That's given to you like this. What's the question? Get the number of triangles. Fine. Now you know that 3 different points in a plane gives us a triangle. We know it. 3 different points in a plane gives us a triangle. So see how I'm selecting. I can take 1 here, 1 from here and 2 from here. You get a triangle. Look at this. See, I can take this and 1 from here and 1 from here. You will get a triangle. So what I did, have you noticed? Take 1 from this and 2 from here. 6 points mein se 1. So 6C1. Selection of 1 from this line out of 6 and 2 from the other line. And बोल रहे हैं तो आप into लिखेंगे. 2 from the other line. So selection of 2 out of 6. Got it? Understood? Odd. What else? Reverse. Odd means plus. दूसरा क्या हो सकता है आप जानते हैं. What is the other possibility? You take 1 from here and 2 from here. देखो एक triangle मिल गया. You can take 1 from here and 2 from here. देखो triangle मिल गया. So selection of 1 point out of 6 and selection of 2 points from there. So 6C2. This gives us the number of triangles. I hope this is clear to you. Number of triangles. Simplify, so I'll get the answer. What's 6 even? 6. What's 6 is 2. 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. नीचे वाला 4 factorial के साथ चला गया. So by 2 plus the same. What is this? 30 by 2, 15. This is in 6. So 90 plus 90. So we'll get the total 180. So 180 triangles can be formed. Okay. Fine. Next question is here. Question number 12. You are given 100 CR if 100 CR is maximum, if R equals to what? That's a question. I'll give you the 4 options here. The one option is 100, the other option is 0, the third option is 50, and the fourth option is 51. Try yourself, take some smaller value and predict about R. I'm sure you can answer it. I leave it for you. Okay, try. Take one example for like 10 CR, and what is R? Take one example for, for example 9 CR. Predict about R, and then you can generalize for this, your 4 options. This is maximum if R is what? That's the question. Try. I leave it for you, not a difficult question, remember. Okay. Next. The next question is question number 13. The question is number of rectangles to find. This is the question. To find a number of rectangles that can be formed using, this is given in short, given to you. What's given? Using 10, you are given 10 horizontal bars. Bars means line segment. Horizontal bars intersect 8 vertical bars. You imagine you have vertical lines and horizontal lines, 8 and 10, and then try to form the rectangle. That's a question. So it's like this. For example, 1 horizontal, 2, 3, 4, and so on. This how many? 10 horizontal, 10 lines or bars, जो भी आप लिखो. Standing कितना है? 8 है. There are standing how many? 8. So like this, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and so on. ये कितने हैं? 8 हैं. So कब रेक्टेंगल फॉर्म हो रहे हैं? आप एक रेक्टेंगल बना के देखो, इमीडिएटली विल गेट द आइडिया. देखो एक रेक्टेंगल हुआ, इसमें क्या है? 2 इसमें से, एंड ये क्या आया? 2 पिंक, दैट इज इसमें से. सो व्हेन वी गेट अ रेक्टेंगल हियर, selection of 2 from 8 and selection of 2 from 10, right? So number of rectangles equals to, अब देखो 2 पिंक लाइन है, किस में से आएगी? 8 में से. सिलेक्शन ऑफ 2 आउट ऑफ 8, एंड ये रेक्टेंगल बनाने के लिए 2 ये ब्लैक लाइन भी चाहिए, वो किस में से आएगा? 10 में से. सो सिलेक्शन ऑफ 2 फ्रॉम 10. दैट्स योर आंसर, राइट? सो लेट्स सिंप्लीफाई दिस. What is this? 8 factorial upon 6 factorial into 2 factorial. So 8 into 7, 6 factorial cancel हो गया, by 2 factorial is 2. This is the direct way of writing, remember, you can write. What is this? अब चैप्टर खत्म हो गया, आपको इतना आना चाहिए. What is this? 10 factorial upon 8 factorial. So 10 into 9, 8 factorial direct चला गया by 2, right? So here this is 8 7 the 56 by 2, 28 into 45. So it is 1260. Okay, next question. Next question is, there are 7 plus signs and 4 minus signs. They are arranged in such a way that the number of arrangements you want to get for which minus signs do not occupy adjacent places. Okay, so that means all the minus signs should not be together. Try for this. I leave it for you. Let's see whether you can do or not. Okay, I'll go to next question, 15 number. The 7 persons can sit around a dining table for dinner in blank number of ways. Have you realized this is a question of what? This is a question of circular permutation around a dining table. So this is a round table, remember. So total ways equals to, you recall the circular permutation, n minus 1 factorial. That's the formula. So this is 6 factorial. You know, this is nothing but the 720. This just recall circular permutation, you will realize. Circular permutation. That is given by, you know, n minus 1 factorial. Okay. Next question. That's again very simple. Question number 16. You are given that 44 CR minus 2 equals to 44 CR plus 2. And the question is get R. Okay. How will do? You know there are two possibilities. Either these two are equal or the sum of these two is above number. Right? There are two possibilities. Either this equals to this. अब जानते हैं तो possible नहीं है. -2 equals to 2. Or sum of these two equals to above number. ये दोनों का summation r minus 2 plus r plus 2 equals to above number, which is 44. So 2 will get cancelled. So r will be 2r equals to 44. So r equals to 22. Right? That is your answer. Clear? R equals to 22. Number of diagonals of a decagon. You want to find the number of diagonals of a decagon. What's a decagon? You know, it's a polygon with how many sides? 10 sides. It's a polygon with 10 sides. Remember, like this. Okay, how many sides? 10 sides. And if it has 10 sides, it has, you know, 10 vertices. Triangle, 3 sides, 3 vertices. See, 3 sides, 3 vertices. Quadrilateral, 4 sides, 4 vertices, and so on. So here, vertices equals to 10. It has total how many points? 10 points. 1, 2, and so on. Now when we get a diagonal, just ask this question to yourself. If I take this 2, you will get a diagonal. If I take this 2, you will get a diagonal. If I take this 2, you will get a diagonal. If I take this 2, you will get a diagonal. So have you noticed what I'm doing? You select any 2 out of these 10 vertices. इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है? If I take any 2 out of this 2, it is quite possible कि ये दोनों आ जाए, तो एक साइड आ जाएगा. तो बाद में साइड आप हटा दो, right? Understood? So selection of any 2 vertices out of 10 gives what will get? Diagonals plus sides. साइड भी मिल सकता है. सपोज मैंने कोई भी 2 रेंडमली सेलेक्ट किया तो यू मे हैव दिस. ये दोनों भी आ सकता है. इफ आई सेलेक्ट एनी 2 आई कैन हैव दिस 2, तो साइड भी आ सकता है. बट मैंने ए और ए सेलेक्ट कर दिया तो डायगोनल आ जाएगा. सो देयरफॉर डायगोनल्स इक्वल्स टू, हाउ डू वी गेट द डायगोनल? selection of 2 out of 10, 10 से 2, राइट आपको तो डायगोनल ही चाहिए. मैंने व्हेन आई राइट 10 से 2 तो दोनों अंदर आ गया, डायगोनल्स भी आ गया और वर्ट साइड्स भी आ गया. तो माइनस साइड्स, हाउ मेनी साइड्स डेकागन हैज 10, सो minus 10. Simplify this. What is this? 10 into 9 by 8 factorial will get cancelled, by 2, that 2 factorial, and 10. This is 45 minus 10, so you'll get the 35. So it has 35 diagonals. I hope this is clear to you why minus 10. I repeat, आप कोई भी दो randomly select करेंगे, this gives us what? Selection of any 2 out of 10. तो उसमें diagonals भी आ जाएंगे और sides भी आ जाएंगे, remember. But we don't want sides, तो क्या करो? After writing 10 से 2, you drop minus all the sides, so you'll get the number of diagonals. Okay, so that's 35 here. The next question, which is here, which number? 18 number. So let me write that. That is again not a big task for you. You are given 20 CR. You know that this is a standard notation. Equals to 20 CR plus 2. This is given. So we'll get the R from this. Get R. You know how to get R. And then what is value of this? RC2. This is the question. Do this. I'm sure you can do this. Okay. One more. Let's try 19 number. You are given a square plus a c3 equals to a square plus a c9. And then the question is get a. This is the question. What is the question? Find the value of a. That's the question. So how we'll do this? You know, two combination symbols are equal. That means either these two are equal or the sum of these two is above number. So here 3 plus 9 equals to a square plus a. So this is a quadratic equation. A square plus a minus 12 equals to 0. Right? You factorize this. What are the factors here? What are the factors here? You know 4 and 3 here. A plus 4, a minus 3. Right? So either a is minus 4 or a is 3 here. Okay? So therefore what should be the correct value of a? Can you judge from this? Minus a and 3. What should be the correct value of a here? Can you think for a while here? Minus 4 is not possible. Why? You should think. So this is the required value here. क्यों possible नहीं है? Why minus 4 is not possible? Think. I forgot to mention in the question itself here you are given that a should be positive, remember. Right? That's why this is not possible. This is given in the question. Okay. Next question. Let's see this. 20th number. 20th question. You are given that get the value of 10C1 plus 10C2 plus 11C3 plus 12C4 plus 13C5. Get the value of this expression. Right. This is a question. Evaluate this. Right? Okay. How will you evaluate this? The one way is you write the value of this and simplify. That's one way. The another way is if you just recall answer to first two you can write directly. Above numbers are equal and there is a difference of 1. So then from first two your answer is 11C2, bigger number. Can you recall this result? आपको result याद रखना है. Which result? If you remember, NCR plus NCR minus 1. If you remember, bigger of these two, which is r, and above number plus 1. We had this property if you recall. Okay, so I'll use this property here. So from first two you have this. I'll copy 11c3 as it is, 12c4 as it is, 13c5 as it is. Now again look at this two. What we'll get from this? These two numbers are equal. So 11 plus 1 and the bigger of this, 12c3. Right? What about this? I'll copy this one as it is, 12c4 as it is, 13c5 as it is. Now same, difference is 1, above number are equal. So you will get here 12 plus 1, 13c4 plus 13, this one as it is, 13c5. Now again the same result, above number plus 1, 14c bigger of these two, that is 5. This is the answer, 14c5. You can simplify if you want to write the value of this. You know this is 14 factorial upon 14 minus 5, which is 9 factorial into 5 factorial. You can just simplify. This is not important. You are getting this. The inductive use of this result. You have used here this result number of times, remember. Fine.